Okay, guys, so we are going to finally get the tea on why we are still wondering why Destiny and LeBerick divorced. And here it goes.
Destiny, what led to you and your ex getting a divorce? Are you allowed to say exactly what happened?
I mean, I'm allowed to say it on this show, just not on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Why is that?
Because we had an agreement to not speak about him on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
But your ex-husband requested that on Love and Marriage Huntsville, you were not allowed to talk about your divorce. But on the Nightcap with Carlos King, you can.
Big purr. Big purr.
So let's get into it. Why did you and LeBerick get a divorce?
When you get married, you are to leave and cleave, right? So I was the third person in my marriage.
Okay.
Who was the first and second person?
Him and his person that he wouldn't cleave from.
Is the other woman you're talking about his mother?
Sips tea.
Was your ex-husband's mother meddling in your marriage and he choose his mother over you?
If you try to make him choose, you'll never win.
Ooh. Look at Tisha.
Tisha, you can relate to that because your mother's all up in your marriage too.
Shade.
Y'all, I know I'm late on this. I know this. But is it me? But based off of what Destiny said, I'm not quite sure that that's the end of the story. Sure, when you're dating someone, when you're married to someone, that person could still be cleaving to, their family, their parents or whatever. But I'm getting the vibe that maybe LeBerick probably just didn't want LeBerick's mom probably just didn't want him to marry Destiny. Like sometimes, you know how we say it. Women, we see each other. We know what's up when it comes down to other women. Now, that may not always be good if, your man's a mama's boy. And someone said that in the comments. Like, Destiny, don't be trying to act like you didn't know this man was a mama's boy if that's the case before you even married him. So to me, I feel as though that just because he didn't cleave to you right when he was married, once y'all said I do, doesn't mean that you get divorced off of that. So, but that's her story. As they said, there's two sides to every story. But I just want to know what you guys think hearing her explanation and how she said she was able to actually talk about it on Carlos King's show and not Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, dang, I would love him to say what he wanted to say, but at the same time, he has a right to keep it private and a right to just move on. The marriage didn't work out, but they have a child together, a beautiful child that I'm pretty sure that they're going to do a great job raising. So that's what's most important. We don't have to know the when, where, why, and how of how it didn't work out. Even though in the midst of this Robin Dixon stuff, look, Neil, you're on a reality TV show, so tell us the goods. Show us the money because we want to know. We're invested in it in a way. But at the same time, I get it. For people that want to be private or whatever, and I see why LeBerick didn't want what they went through to be discussed, because just because Destiny's on a reality TV show doesn't mean that he has to be on a reality TV show and he has to talk about his life, even though that's what his now ex-wife chose to do. But another thing is, I'm still confused because wasn't him and Destiny dating for years before they even got married? So now I do understand where people are side-eyeing Destiny, because it's like, sis, if he was really a mama's boy, you knew this from day one. And also I feel as though if he's a mama's boy, I really feel like that's not enough to throw in the towel, especially if you were willing to go ahead and marry him anyway, in spite of already knowing that. Because sometimes I understand it may take a little while for either party to cleave, but I think it says the man. Maybe because it may be a little harder for them to cleave initially. But I just feel like, especially with her being pregnant, he would have cleaved to her. But then again, I don't know. Everybody is different. But I was like, I gotta see what my peoples think about this situation and her perspective. Like I said, there's always two sides to every story. I don't know we'll ever hear LeBerick's side. And off of that, I feel like I like him for keeping it hush, because who knows what he has to share with us may be something to make us like not trying to judge, but look at Destiny in a different kind of way or a different kind of light. So, for everybody's sakes, I like that he's keeping it above the board. And even with what Destiny shared, that wasn't that bad. I wonder how many stats are done for when a man doesn't cleave to his wife. But see, I feel like if they really want the woman, not always. It's just an interesting situation, y'all. But what do you guys think? And for anyone who doesn't know what leave and cleave means, it's actually a scripture in the Bible that comes from Genesis 2:24 that says, "Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall become one flesh." So in everyday terms, this article by Purpose Driven Lawyer says, leaving and cleaving refers to leaving your old family unit, your mother and your father, to form and to attach, cleave to your new partner to form a new family. This article does say couples who don't leave and cleave are prone to divorce. This is interesting. So it says, here are my observations from 22 plus years of witnessing broken marriages. Couples who aren't adhering to the leave and cleave theory are much more susceptible to divorce. So maybe Destiny does have a point, but I would still but I'm still curious to know what LeBaric has to say. Like I would want to give his 2 cents as well. But let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Met Synquette, man, that girl was heaven sent. Met Synquette, man, that girl was heaven sent.